Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Unahi, and he's picked out the run. Oh, great! In the city! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Ben Sagir. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the counter is on. No, he's had it taken off him. Brahim Diaz. And Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. That's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. That's good play. Crosses it in. He's found a way through. Crossed in once more. It is a corner. Ben Sagir goes short. Cross flung in. Big header! He has found the way through. That's good running with the ball. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. Ben Sagir. And here's the chance to counter. Cleared without complication. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, back it comes. Ben Sagir. Hakimi. Gets a good foot in there. That's a shade optimistic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hakimi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Brahim Diaz. There's some great running on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Brahim Diaz! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day. Yeah, and you have to say that...
Unahi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Driving forward. He is through here. Aguirre gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi, pressing high and with purpose. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. En-Nesyri gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Unahi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, important interception. Unahi. Amrabat. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a fabulous... Brahim Diaz! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great...
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been a...
They want to be quick to recover this. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Strokes it back. Brahim Diaz. And Hakimi. That's Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mazraoui. Lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet. And he shoots! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think It was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the ball's a good one. Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. And that's another good win of the ball. Ben Sagir. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball's gone out of play. Unahi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Aguirre makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Unahi. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving on and making good progress. Great run on the overlap here. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I've beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Unahi. Ben Sagir. Closing in on goal. And Nassiri! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. This is promising. And the finish! He has done it!
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Aguirre with the slide tackle there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Amrabat. Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir goes on a run down the left wing. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And Unahi. Brahim Diaz. It is a corner, good chance.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He's tried one! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that has left him in a heap. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. En-Nesyri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Works it forward. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mazraoui. Hakimi. Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Ben Sagir plays it short. So much time and space here. He's got tall. He's put it wide. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Brahim Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out of play for a throw. Another throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mazraoui, who does have an assist to his name.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Brahim Diaz, with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Ben Sagir. En-Nesyri. And here's Brahim Diaz. No, he's not getting past him there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh. En-Nesyri! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 58 minutes...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Up he goes! It's in! And
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be hit. There's Just a hit! And that's past the post. Hakimi. He's away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Amrabat. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Aguirre. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Ben Seguir. Brahim Diaz. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great ball, and he's in here! Ben Seguir. It's En-Nesyri. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. What a throw in. Oh, what a climb! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Brahim Diaz, played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Brahim Diaz. No outsmarting him this time. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. En-Nesyri. It's a really well-measured ball. Hakimi. Hakimi.
That's good play from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Ben Seguir. He's having a go! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Driving forward, in with the challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hakimi. And Aguirre. Hakimi. Gets a good foot in there. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. He won't be happy with that one. Chance for the header! Hakimi. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hakimi. Has a look and plays it forward. Gently done. And that has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Adli. Mazraoui. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Some good work on the right flank here. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good ball. Chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's running through. She has a shot! Adli, foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good running, strong and purpose. And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! Adli. And Hakimi. Aguirre. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Adli.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now the hit! And they've got rid. No way through. Ben Seguir. Mazraoui. That's a throw. And he's had it nicked away. He's gone forward. Unahi. Ben Seguir. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now the breakaway. Just eases him off the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. And the shot! And that's wide. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And back to the goalkeeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is as far as it goes.